What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 12 of DNA. I got Dion Moore with me on my right of my screen, and I'm Alexander Cervantes. And today we're going to do something different this week. We're going to start off with our playoff picture. It's really interesting to say the least right now. It's very competitive in the AFC and in the NFC. You got a lot of teams that can make it, and if they weren't in the NFC, they probably wouldn't, have a shot at the playoffs. A couple of teams compared to the AFC. So yeah, how do you want to start, bro? How you feeling? You want to start with the AFC? How you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing all right, but we saw AFC. Um, and I was surprised to see my number one seed was. I didn't know I had the Pats at number one. Um,
Okay.
I didn't know they was going off like this. But yeah, you can Belichick anybody, he can do it. Saying it, someone he can do it.
I mean, yeah, I gotta give a lot of credit to that defense, um, and
Yeah,
the coaching staff, obviously. But Mike Jones, he looks pretty nice. My first seed is gonna be the Kansas City Chiefs. I just think they've been winning games and they haven't even really been playing their A ball. But I mean, they might just light up a certain secondary and get clicking again at the right time this Sunday. Unfortunately, um, so yeah, I got them as my number one seed.
yeah. I forgot. Ant has a Travis Kelce, so he getting
Uh,
100%.
damn.
But yeah, all right. So one seed, me Pats, you Chiefs. My second seed is actually the Chiefs for
Oh,
that same reason. I think they might lose like one game or two, but they had that slow ass start,
true.
so it's gonna bite them now. But I still have fucking it at the top of the division. I mean, the defense is gonna do what it does, fucking struggle, but
Does enough.
Mahomes gonna score.
Yeah,
He ain't doing those fucking throwing those picks anymore.
for
So yeah, they are who they are.
damn it, Ruth. Special guest appearance. Ruth, what are you doing? You're supposed to go to the room. But that's awesome because like you said, you think or they might like lose one game or they might win out. So that's the case for me as well. And my second seed is your first seed, so I got New England the second seed just because that coaching staff. I mean, you saw what they did to Buffalo. I know Buffalo's kind of been like pretty shaky this year, but I mean to hold that offense to 10 points and Mac Jones got a dub with only 3 passing attempts. I mean, and they're the first seed right now, so I got them at number two in the AFC.
Yeah. I didn't watch that game. I saw dudes like kicking the ball. The fucking wind was just pushing it. It would go like 2 yards. Then
Yeah,
one push that shit back. But that's so crazy. You know the run's coming.
true.
Motherfuckers getting ran off. But uh Monster number three, I got my dudes, my dude Lamar, big trust, whoop whoop.
Yeah,
Uh yeah, I don't see it well I see them winning their games obviously, but that division, Steelers just took that shitty loss last night.
yeah.
And they were playing all right. Bengals were down 24-0 last week.
Came back,
Came back,
got doubled up
lost.
on.
Yeah, I feel like the Ravens have the highest ceiling, but they're always playing down every time they play down to the top. Uh, I think Lamar can get up defense is good, and fucking run game's great. Just gotta fucking take care of the ball, I guess. I mean,
Yeah,
you know,
stop throwing picks. Just fucking if it's not
yeah,
there, throw it out of bounds or just take off.
take off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Woo. Yeah, that's number three.
Well, very interesting because we are in the exact same page, my friend. I'm also going with the Baltimore Ravens. I think you got to give a lot of credit to, that coaching staff. And I think when I looked at it, if I remember correctly, like I think their schedule's kind of easier than like the Browns and the Steelers. Plus, they already have a better record.
Yeah.
I mean, they're 8-4 right now, and they're the third seed. as of right now. So I mean, they're sitting pretty. They just they gotta win more games than they lose in the next five, and I think they'll be straight at number three.
Yeah, I feel it. So I feel like the rest are gonna be the same. The number four, I have Tennessee.
Okay, yeah,
Uh, uh, they lost King Henry. Freaking, I think AJ Brown's still out.
yep. Julio's been
Julio,
out.
but they started off. They all went 0-2, started winning.
Yeah,
Um, and everyone else in that division was fucking shit too in the beginning.
yeah.
So they
Tennessee
had
lost
a
to
little
Houston,
boost.
no? Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Yeah,
So I mean, I don't know. I just bears on Tannehill, I guess,
yeah.
because it's just like I don't know. He's gonna have to be the reason they win, and I think he can do it. Get them the four seed. They're they don't have to lose or they don't have to win too many
No.
tough games.
Mhm.
Um, sorry, you got him as four too.
Yeah, I got them at four. I got them winning their division. But the interesting thing is that I have them and the Colts at the same record, but since Tennessee already played them and beat them twice, they have the tiebreaker. Because, like you said, they don't have to win every game, but right now at this point, they just have to win more games than the Colts, and I mean they have an advantage on them with that tiebreaker.
Yeah, I pulled up. I forgot what the fuck. They play the Jags, should be a fucking dub,
Okay,
and play Texans again, to be a win
should
this time. Uh, and then they play the Dolphins. I mean, whatever,
could
and
be tricky.
Steelers.
Steelers
So I think they have. I think they can go positive, like 3-1 or whatever,
3-2. Yeah,
3-2.
that's what I got them going at. Yeah,
Yeah. So it'll sit on freaking winning that division, and that'll be the fourth seed. And
true.
then if I move on to number five, since we both four the same, mine will be the Buffalo Bills. Um, just this 5, 6, 7 is just hard to pick. I feel like all of them are interchangeable
True.
because their teams have been just playing so iffy.
Mhm.
And I mean, even the teams we don't have listed here, like the ones that are on the bubble or whatever, like we all have the same records.
Yeah,
But
that's what makes it even tougher. Yeah,
yeah. So I got the Bills at five just because the defense and Diggs and Allen, honestly, is just I think they'll be able to make that final push and get them there.
I feel it. I feel it. And like the thing about that team and all of the teams that we've already talked about, and my team as well, that I have at the fifth seed is going to be the Cincinnati Bengals. All these teams they started off, you know, pretty great. They went on some winning streaks. They had really good records. Like talk about the Titans. They're the number two seed right now, and they had like a two-game winning streak or a two-game losing streak, a couple weeks ago. Um,
Yeah,
but I got Cincinnati because they're at 7-5 right now. They're at the sixth seed. I think they're gonna get in ahead of um, obviously my next two seeds, but I see them at number five. I think they got the better record, and I don't know that offense.
yeah. So
It's a lot of talent. Defense is alright.
yeah, it is. I wish we had one of those dudes. Just one of
Exactly.
them.
Yeah. It helps a
The
lot.
worst one. It was the worst one.
Yeah. It was. Yeah.
But fuck them for what they did last week. But I like
Yeah. It
that was
could.
bad
Yeah.
as something.
Dude.
Jamar had that tutty. He was just
Pick.
oh,
Yeah.
and he
Yep.
just fucking threw that bitch behind him.
Yep.
But yeah, they are my number six for those same reasons. Uh,
Hell yeah.
yeah, I don't have more to add. They have a fucking great offense. They can score with anybody. Joe Burrow is pretty fucking decent. He'll get the ball to Jamar, Higgins, Boyd, makes them run in the rock.
Yep. I gotta give a lot of
He,
credit to him because he's kind of like under my radar. I guess I haven't really been paying attention to the body of art, but that dude, he can take over a game.
yeah, and then the defense, all right. whatever.
They have a good
They're
pass
pretty good.
rush. Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, they get the
So
job done.
yeah,
My
that
sixth
was
seed.
my
Oh my bad. Go ahead.
six. No, 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 I was just saying how it was my six. So we're on the same. But
Yeah, we pretty much got the same teams. Yeah, I mean, yeah. All right. So my sixth seed is gonna be your fifth seed, Buffalo Bills. Um, I'm pretty sure they're looking at not so difficult schedule, and they're they're not. I mean, they're 7-5 right now, but like they just, I have them kind of like the same as Cincy. Like you just gotta, or not Cincy, Tennessee rather, where you just have to win more than you lose, and you'll probably hang on to that spot. Um, so I got the Bills at 6.
and then my final seed will be the Colts. So at the beginning of the year, I had winning division. They had another rocky start.
Yep,
Um, Quarterback play is atrocious. Whatever. That guy is not. He sucks. But they do got a great fucking running back
yeah,
and a pretty good defense.
solid.
So hand my dude the rock, he'll be all right. Even Hines, the backup, he's pretty good.
Yeah,
So yeah, I mean, I don't see. I can see. Well, obviously, any team or a lot of teams get that 7 seed. Chargers, Colts, fucking Broncos, Raiders. Everyone's in the mix, but
yeah,
I think the Colts probably have been playing the most complete football as of late,
true.
and their run game is fucking. I don't know. I love Taylor, so good. So I got the Colts in my 7.
All right, I got my Colts at or your Colts rather at my 7 as well. Um, it just sucks that I think that they're gonna tie with the Titans, but the Titans have a tiebreaker because they were just kind of like one game away from like being able to win the division. Like they still can, but just in my
Yeah.
opinion, I think they're gonna end up tying. So I got them as my last seed, and yeah, Jonathan Taylor's nasty. I feel like they have some nice pieces, but they're not great pieces on offense, like outside of the running game. But I mean, like with that dude running and their old line that they have, like I think he's
He's
working.
open.
Yeah, like it could work. And like you said,
Yeah.
their defense is solid. So I'm gonna ask you on the fly right now. How do you want to just move over to the NFC, or you want to go all the way up until like the representative of the AFC from what we just talked about with our seating? How would you like to go about that?
I'm down to pick our AFC pick if
Okay,
you want.
for sure.
We
So,
go.
like in depth, or you just want to say like who gonna win Super Bowl?
I just yeah, who you think is gonna go?
Okay, all right, that's straight with me. You want to go first?
Yeah, I
All
mean,
right.
yeah, I'll go first. Uh, so I mean, we have our fucking picks. I think the Ravens,
Hmm.
alright, injury, whatever, will be the team I would take to go Super Bowl. Um, I don't want to use the fucking previous what's happened fucking months ago. They already beat the Chiefs.
True.
It was a good game, whatever, close game, but the Ravens to score. The only problem is they fucking play down whoever they're playing. They'll beat the Chiefs, but beat the Lions because the goat fucking kicked that shit
Yeah.
like 100 yards, and it's just like what the fuck, man. Um, yeah, they lost to the fucking Dolphins on Thursday night. Like
Yeah. And they didn't show up. They didn't
just
show up. Yeah.
bad losses. Like it doesn't feel like a bad loss. It's just like what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Because they'll
You
go out
expect
and win the
more.
ball against someone
Yeah.
else. Um, I don't know. That's literally the only thing stopping them, I think, from getting there. And there's a bunch of good teams in the AFC that I feel like they know they can't do that shit. Like, they're not gonna go in there thinking they're playing the Lions, Oh, it's fucking
True.
Lions. People people tend to do that and then they fucking get whooped. But
Damn.
yeah, I'll trust Lamar. The first time there, my brother. Yeah.
Well, I respect that pick. I definitely got them probably into the second round. Um, Probably maybe the championship. Great pick, but I'm going with Patrick at quarterback because I just think he's gonna hit his stride, whether it's like this weekend or in 2 weeks. And then I got them as my first seed, so they're gonna be on a bye. They're gonna be rested, and I mean, all that has to happen is certain guys, your best players they just bring their hands to the game this time, and maybe they can get a dub. Um, but yeah, I think Andy Reid and their defense is just like it's really suspect, but at the same time, they have like enough key impactful players at particular positions that can change the game in a play, and then they're set up good, especially because they already score a lot of points. Um, so sometimes they just got to make a stop, and yeah, I'm going with the Chiefs in the AFC.
All right. You gonna trust them to make that stop?
I mean,
Tyron?
it could be like fucking that dude Jones coming in, or they got a couple of new guys. Um, I mean, they got Ingram. He's been playing pretty good for them. And then I forgot
Oh
who else
yeah,
they
yeah,
got. They got I don't know if it's a linebacker or a DB, but they have some dude that's just going in there like cleaning stuff up, making good tackles. Um,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
and
I
them
forgot Ingram.
and he's new. Um, yeah, I mean,
I see it. I see it. They've been playing good, better than before.
I do want to bring up that I wanted to lean with Tennessee, but I think it's like they got a lot of odds stacked up. They need a lot of things for them to go right. Um, So one, they have to be healthy and not just healthy. Like, well, how healthy are you, and are you gonna perform like, at that degree? So I wanted to stick with Tennessee, but I don't know. I can't like bank on. Oh, AJ Brown's gonna come back. Julio Jones is gonna come back and is gonna be playing better than what he was because he wasn't really playing good. And then
Yeah,
obviously Henry, he's gonna ball, but is he gonna be like Derrick Henry or is he gonna be like kind of like okay?
yeah. I'll try to look up when he gets back for sure.
Because I don't think it's really known. I don't think they're really going to talk about it till like week 16, 17, maybe.
Yeah, he got hurt week 8, and they said it's 6 to 10 week thing. But yeah, if he comes back,
So this is six. Yeah, see, it could be. Yeah, I don't know, dude.
yeah, that's true. We have to revisit this. 'Cause that was your pick, right? Beginning here.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, specifically that's why I brought it up. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Mine was the Browns and then fucking out.
Well, we didn't bring this up for the people out there who are ever going to listen to this, but the Raiders, Browns, and Broncos are all 6-6, and then Pittsburgh lost last night, so they're 6-6-1. I mean, any of those teams can make it, but they got to make up ground. And yeah, the schedule and the other teams I think are better. So
Yeah.
if you have anything else to say about the AFC,
Um, I don't know. If there's a Charger fan out there, I'm sorry, but fuck them. I'm
yeah,
putting them on.
I got them just shy of the playoffs, so you can come kick it. We're gonna move on to the NFC playoff picture, and I think you went first, so I'll go first this time. My first seed is gonna be no other than the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I told you earlier, I think they can win out the next 5 games and get that first spot. If not, I can see them like realistically going 4-1. And then depending on the other teams, um, they're only one back of Arizona right now. Arizona plays a couple of good teams. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna go with Tampa Bay at number one. TB12.
Well, I got the Cards at number 1. Just because Tyler, he's back after he was gone for 3 4 weeks, or whatever.
Yeah.
He came back last week. And he tore the Bears up like nothing happened.
No Khalil
Uh,
Mack.
yeah. So yeah. I also need to go off fantasy this week too. That's all I got. They
Ah.
gonna they gonna win. But
So
yeah, they got a squad. Tyler. James Conner been all right. Uh, Receiving core is pretty great, pretty good, great. Receiving core is pretty good. Defense is playing good. So
And
I'll
they
take the
and they're the
Colts.
first seed.
Yeah, and they're the first seed right now. And that Packers win was ugly, but it was still a fucking close game.
True.
Or the Packers
Damn.
when the Packers beat them was
Yeah.
fucking ugly.
In the last play,
But it was
yeah.
a close game. And Packers are my top two or in my top for this division. Um, but yeah, my number one is the Cards. I think it just rides on. I mean, I don't know. I think they're an overall good team.
No, yeah,
But
definitely. Yeah, they got great pieces, man. And I think, you know, Murray just keeps progressing. Like he can be
yeah,
like a division leader on any given year, especially with that team, that coaching staff.
uh,
My number
yeah.
two is gonna be the Green Bay Packers. Um, they're starting to get healthy. They're starting to click. They're getting dudes back that haven't played in a while. I think people forgot about them. Um, so it's Darius Smith. He's coming back. He hasn't really played like this year. And, Devontae Adams, Aaron Rodgers missed a couple of games. You know, you already know they don't need, I mean, Aaron Rodgers probably doesn't really need practice. Um, talking about practice. But, I mean, I got them number two. They're sitting in at the second seed right now. I got them staying at the second seed. Um, but yeah, they're getting healthy and really really good team.
Yeah, I like it. How you say Rodgers don't practice. I agree. But my se- my second seed is gonna be the Bucks. Um, Defense, all right, pretty good. We got receivers and that's good, good group. Godwin,
Yeah,
Evans, got Gronk,
A-
Fournette.
AB will come back soon.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing, faking vaccines or whatever. But you got Tom Brady, whatever. But and their schedule is pretty nice.
It is, yeah.
They play the Jets, right?
They play the Jets, and I think they play
Panthers.
uh, Panthers twice, which
Yeah.
could which could
So
be a split, but I don't know.
yeah. And the Saints play the Aints.
Hmm.
No famous Jameis.
Yeah.
So I mean they could easily win out and get the one, but I just have the two because whatever. But
Yeah, I know.
yeah. I mean I don't know. I forgot what they did last year, but it's a good team.
Yeah. My
Nah,
number my number three team is gonna be the Arizona Cardinals. I mean, they're at number one right now. If they finish three, I think they call it a dub. Um, I mean, not necessarily for the overall season, but I mean, to win the division, I think that's every team's first step. So if they do that, kudos to them. Coaching staff, Kyler Murray, like you said, I mean, he missed a couple games, but he's got really good numbers still. So I mean, I don't know. See what he does when he plays like a full season. Uh, that receiving core, I mean, like you said, I mean, I could say it's great. They got a lot of like compatible players, and then obviously D Hop, who's top three in the league. Um,
yeah.
so yeah, I got Arizona at my number three seed. Defense is straight.
And I will go with the Pack as my three. So our top three is the same, just fucking different
Mm-hmm.
position. But yeah, you already said it. I have nothing to add except for you know
Oh,
believe in Rogers. That's it.
okay. I'm gonna say something else.
That's all I always say. That's all I always say.
All right, cool,
Bullshit.
cool. My number four seed and the last division winner in the NFC for me is going to be the Dallas Cowboys. I mean, for them not to win the division at this point would be, I think, like really bad. Like it would just be like a not an epic fail, but I mean, pretty significant fail. Their schedule remaining isn't really that complex. They got a two-game lead, and they have a good team. But like we talked about it earlier when we talked about the Cowboys, I mean, they don't play up to their competition in a negative way, meaning that they play worse than like the good teams, not like just the bad teams when they're actually good. Like how
Yeah,
you're saying with the Ravens, but I don't know when they play like when they're gonna play like a seed that's higher than them, like three teams that we just talked about. I don't know if they're gonna be able to handle.
yeah. That's my 4C too because I hope they win the division.
Hmm.
But yeah, I mean the offense is too many weapons for them not to be playing up to their freaking comp,
Yeah,
and I don't know. Defense is whatever. I mean
yeah,
Diggs is balling. Parsons doing fucking pretty good. I guess it
true.
would just I don't know. This is weird. It's always weird. Cowgirls,
It's like
Eagles,
yeah,
Giants,
something about that Lone Star. Like it's just I don't know. They fold.
broke back. Yeah, I don't,
I feel you, bro. Um, my fifth seed is going to be coming out of the NFC West. It's going to be the Los Angeles Rams. This is a team that I picked going to the Super Bowl, and I don't. I had them winning the division as well, but I think they're going to fall a little bit short of the division. But I got them as my number fifth seed. I mean, I always talk about Sean McVay and Matthew Stafford. Big hit without Robert Woods for the rest of the year. Went out with the ACL, so it's pretty much Cup, Higbee, and now Beckham Jr. And Robert Woods is really nasty. He's one of the most consistent receivers in the leagues for like the last 2 or 3 years. And
yeah,
Odell, I mean, it would have been nice to have all three of them, but I don't know. Odell could put up the same number as Woods, but he hasn't done it in a while, so I'd rather like trust in a guy that's done it. Defense, I mean, we would talk about this defense like superstars, but I don't know. They've been giving up a lot of yards and a lot of tutties, so yeah, I got them at five.
yeah. Same here. Uh, Defense just needs to fucking step up
Yeah.
with all the names they have,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, Woods was like in that system for the last 3 years, so you can't just put Odell in there. I don't know if people thought that was gonna happen. Like it's gonna take time, chemistry, all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
But I could see them. I mean, all these fucking teams, top five, except for Cowboys. I could
Yeah,
realistically see
that's
going to
fair.
the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I think they just need to get that chemistry going, Stafford, Odell, and see where it takes them.
Yeah. I agree with you, bro. Um, but wouldn't it have been nice to see all three of them? We didn't even get to
Oh
see
yeah,
one game.
you literally can't like or you can't shade coverage nowhere. You have
Yeah.
to like play straight up.
And Higby is solid. Like they
Yeah.
got Henderson and who else do they have? Is it Michelle? Or
Yeah.
Michelle?
Tony,
Yeah, bro, like
Super Bowl
yeah.
champ.
Yeah, exactly. Two? No, probably just one. Nah, just one.
Yeah,
Um
I guess.
my sixth seed, um there's only really like three teams that could really get this sixth and seventh seed, in my opinion. Um my sixth seed, with that said, is going to be the San Francisco 49ers. As of right now, they're the seventh seed, and they got on on the outside looking in is Minnesota at 6 and 7, and Washington is actually in front of them right now at the sixth seed.
Yeah.
But I think they finish in front, and they're going to be my sixth seed for the NFC.
Yeah, I have the Niners as well because I don't know. I don't know what happened there. It's just some shit.
Nice.
The fucking, I don't know. This division is so because like you have Minnesota, Washington. Everyone's
Hmm.
like 66 or whatever, or I don't fucking remember. Everyone's like fucking below 500, and they're in there.
Yeah.
Uh,
Eagles 6 and 7.
yeah. Uh, I don't know. We talk about NFC West being the best division football, and I can see if they get three teams in there, obviously it's true. The
Yeah.
Niners, I mean, the defense, whatever. I don't really pay attention to the Niners, honestly. I just know Debo's fucking nasty.
That dude Mitchell's balling too. The backup running back that has been the
Yeah,
starter. He's been balling for a few games.
yeah. So, and they freaking had Debo at running back sometimes too. He gets
Yeah.
like 14 carries. the game.
Oh shit.
Uh, I don't know. I guess just ride him all to the end. And you can sneak in there.
That's what she said.
But yeah,
My seventh seed. What happened?
who is it?
Seventh seed is gonna be the Washington football team. Um, I mean, think we talked about them a little bit on the pod. I mean, Heineke, McLaurin, Gibson. You know, their defense. Chase Young, he's out for the year. But they still have like a whole bunch of key guys on that defense. And they're in a weak division, so I think they're actually play. I think 4 out of 5 or all of the rest of their games. If it's 4 or 5, like they play against their division, so they
Yeah,
just gotta win like 2 or 3 games, and they'll probably get that spot.
yeah. I had the Eagles at my last. It's the same thing. It's like
Okay,
division at the end.
right.
They're gonna have to win.
Dallas
I think they
twice, no?
more like loss. Huh?
Don't they play Dallas twice? Or who plays? I think does the Eagles play Dallas twice?
Washington played Dallas twice.
Well,
The Eagles already got. The Eagles playing once. They got fucked up that first time.
true. But it's because the Eagles are a game back, too. I think that's what I was looking at it.
Yeah,
Okay. So they got to win more
they got
games than Washington.
more.
Yeah.
But I can see it happening. Washington still
Yeah.
win it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Washington beat a trash team last week, so they ain't gonna get lucky no more. I'm just kidding, but yeah, I got the Eagles at 7.
Damn it, Dion. Damn. Fuck the coin flip. Uh, coming out of. Did I go first on the Super Bowl for the AFC? Yeah, huh? Or did you go for your.
I went first.
You go first?
I went first for AFC. Go.
Oh, okay. Um, oh yeah, you did. Okay. So going up against the Kansas City Chiefs, as of right now, I got the Arizona Cardinals representing the NFC, playing the Chiefs, and shit, I didn't really think this far, but I'm gonna go with the Chiefs getting it back.
All right. Well, then,
I'm sorry.
I would say I just if that happens, I don't want anyone ever draft defensive players again.
After what?
You got no more drafted defense. Just fast guys.
Yeah. Yeah, just
We
get
trying,
athletes.
you
Get
know.
yeah.
So my NFC representative would be the Green Bay Packers. I don't know. I picked them at the beginning of the year. They're still playing good,
Yeah. Yeah.
so I'm gonna ride it. Pause. Yeah, I just believe in the goat. Ravens Pack Super Bowl. Uh, I don't know. I would probably go.
Just take like 10, 15 seconds. That took a little while. I was like, she.
Yeah, I would. I'd rather have. If that was Super Bowl, I want Lamar to win that shit. Just cause.
But who you think's gonna win it? It's different.
Probably the Pack. The Pack would win. Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, the Pack would win. Yeah,
yeah, he's gonna keep.
just cause.
He's gonna keep writing.
There's no chill. There's just no receivers. I don't know. I don't know. You gotta
Yeah.
say so.
Nah, but Green Bay's defense, bro, is like it's weird because they were talking smack about it like the first 5 weeks, 6 weeks, talking about how they're one of the worst defenses, and then like the last like 5, 6 weeks, or probably longer than that. I mean, they've been pretty solid.
Yeah. Cause remember that Saints game was fucking horrendous.
That was the first game, nah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Winston had like 5 touchdowns, but he only had like he had 140 yards, I think,
I was so mad.
but 5 touchdowns.
I was so mad.
Uh,
Because Aaron
about that.
Rodgers, yeah, because Aaron Rodgers didn't give me any fantasy points on the fucking first week of the season. I was like, "What the fuck was this?" But
Yeah.
our next, uh, our next event is gonna be our MVP talk for the people, um, and I start this by saying, basically like the candidates right now. You got Got your boy Aaron Rodgers, my boy Tom Brady, Jonathan Taylor. I'll give you Kyler Murray in the mix. Um, I mean, anyone else you think is worthy besides those four? Maybe I don't. Nah, Patrick Mahomes' numbers aren't that pretty, right?
Mahomes is like just because it was early interception. I saw something that had Dak up there. I think it was more like
Mm.
comeback player. But
Oh
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
but I mean, you said him top what 3 or 4?
Top four, yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I mean, it's almost the end of the season, so I don't see anyone trying to get in last second to those
True.
four. Um, yeah, who'd you say is your who, is someone leading the pack? You believe, or is it just all close?
Um, shit. I think it's pretty close. Like when you kind of look at statistics, like, but it's hard because like we got one running back and then like we got like the rest of them are
Yeah,
quarterbacks. And then Murray's missed a couple of games, and then let's just agree that our five, maybe a four, but probably more around five, is between Dak and Patrick Mahomes. Like you got a team like the Indianapolis Colts, and what were their expectations for this year? Win the division, try to win the division, but a lot of people came in not having them win in the division, especially with Mike Vrabel and these acquisitions, and obviously the best running back before he got hurt in the game.
yeah,
Uh, but for me, I look at his statistics and what he's doing for his team. Because when I look at MVP, obviously you want a guy with really great numbers, and that's like electric and one of the best players of the year.
yeah,
But I mean, I'm gonna go with Jonathan Taylor because I think he has the most value, like not just in the league, but like for his team and like what they're doing. I mean, they could still win the division, bro. And they started off what 2-5.
yeah,
They can still win the division. They just need Tennessee to slip up a little bit, which they're capable of doing. Don't get me wrong, but their schedule looks easy on paper, a lot easier than the Colts. They're ahead of the Colts. But Jonathan Taylor, as of right now, he's got over 1,300 rushing yards, 5.6 a pop for his average. He's got 16 touchdowns. I mean, he's got 16 touchdowns, and they're 7-6. Like,
yeah,
not a math pod, but I mean, he's getting a touchdown every game. And you had a touchdown with five. Like, I don't know, he's just going off, bro.
yeah. I agree. That would be my pick as well. I mean, I saw something that said he has more touchdowns than the New York Giants.
Damn.
Yeah, so I mean, this dude has more touchdowns than the whole team. But uh, yeah, they know where it's going too.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, Pittman on the outside, but you stack the box, he's still busting run, pause, and I think he's just carrying those boys.
Yeah. How
Yeah,
many
he's
how
just carrying
many
those boys.
games have you seen in the balance where I mean, I know it's a team game, but it's not anything new to give, single individuals like a lot of the praise for, their win, but it's like
Yeah,
Jonathan Taylor, he puts his team on his back numerous times this year.
yeah,
Close games, comebacks, like he just does it. Like he kind
yeah,
of not single handedly because, like I said, it's a team sport, but he ripped the Bills a new asshole.
yeah. It is. It's
Yeah.
like, I mean, people are noticing. They don't maybe talk. It's not as great as Derrick Henry's one season,
Mm-hmm.
but still, Derrick Henry had a like everyone's fucking King Henry. All of, I think what how many games are that? 4 or 5. So he'll be hitting what
Five.
17, 1,800 yards. So that's like top 20, I think top 15 on like all time rushing yards per season.
Yeah.
Who he's gonna finish with 20 touchdowns, 20 some touchdowns.
Yeah. Over
I
20.
think what LT has the most rushing
Was it
touchdowns.
20, 28?
Oh yeah, he ain't catching that shit. But
No.
uh, yeah, I mean he's gonna get up there in yards. I didn't get 2K, but he gets 1,700 and a couple 20 some touchdowns.
I think he could get like maybe 2K, but he'd have to get like a couple 200-yard games. They got 5 games left.
Oh, he got 5.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure because they're yeah.
Yeah, then
Oh wait, no, I think I'm wrong actually. They're 6 and 7, right?
I think so. I'm looking at it right now.
So it's 4 games. My bad, I'm tripping.
Yeah, 7-6, 7-6.
Never mind. It's 4 games. But yeah, he's
And
very
one
special.
of the games against the fucking Jags and one's against the Raiders. So
Yeah, that Raider one's he's going over 100. I'll bet
yeah,
that.
so we'll see. But yeah, I don't know. I just like seeing dude run the rock. It's fucking
Yeah, slick with it. He's nice with it.
yeah.
So my friend, I think I told you earlier, if you want to go ahead and give your DOP, that's cool with me, brother. I do not have one. I just dropped the ball on it.
Oh yeah. So I mean, the award. I don't know. I just see stuff different, I guess. But my like personal defense player of the year would probably be Diggs, the Cowboys, just because the 9 interceptions. Like I think half the league has 9 or less interceptions. There's 15 teams. Um,
Okay.
and he has 9 by himself. And he's just I don't know. That Cowboys defense pretty atrocious last year. I think he just stepped up, and I mean, if you have him on the other team, number one wide receiver, it
Yeah.
gets the quarterback looking a little more. Stays in the pocket a little longer. Parsons been getting to the quarterback too, so he's helping out. Like it is helping everything
Yep.
flow.
Mm-hmm.
But I know like the front runners right now are T.J. Watt and what's a big dude fucking from Cleveland? I don't know his fucking name.
Garrett?
Miles Garrett.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't
Garrett.
know why fucking shit helmet man. But
Yeah, yeah, with your boy Rudolph.
yeah, they're the front runners. But
Okay.
I personally, just because the defense was so atrocious, like Browns have a pretty decent defense,
Yeah.
and Steelers do, and the Cowboys were fucking shit.
True. TJ missed some games too as well. Um,
Yeah,
hell yeah, bro. And I mean, well, I mean the winning division, but I think there's a couple of games where he's scoring some tutties on the INTs, right?
he would have been. I don't know.
I think he has one at least. He might have two, but I think he has some tutties, bro.
If so,
Yeah,
he
I'm
needs
just
to.
helping your case. Yeah, like
Yeah, he needs
I agree though, because I mean, like, yeah, you don't see corners getting like if you get more than 4 picks in a season, like that's pretty fucking good. It's got
to.
9.
Yeah,
Season's not even over.
yeah. Maybe baiting dudes too. Kind of embarrassing because he's so quick.
Yeah, I heard about that too. Yeah,
It's like some Deion Sanders stuff. And comparing,
that's what I used to do when I guard you. Kidding, kidding.
all
So
right,
we gonna do our pick'em, bro.
yeah.
Um, last week for the people, Dion and I both went 7 and 7. We are mediocre, 500, and Dion is still up a total of 1 game. His record is 107, 71 and 1 to my 106, 72 and 1. And just give me a sec. I'm struggling with these games. But we're going to do our week 14 pick 'em. And as soon as I get this up, oh, I can start off with that. So you picked Pittsburgh in the Thursday night game
Mm-hmm.
featuring the Minnesota Vikings. Both teams
I
who,
did.
yeah.
I was just kidding.
Oh, I was like, yeah, you did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
I picked the Vikings, um, and we'll go into the next game. Is going to be the Baltimore Ravens at the Cleveland Browns. I'm
The
going.
Ravens.
I got Baltimore as well. Um, and next game is going to be the Jacksonville Jaguars against the Tennessee Titans. Rolling with
Dang.
Tennessee, yeah. And the Raiders are going to visit the Kansas City Chiefs at Arrowhead. Going
Jeez.
Chiefs, yeah. Um, Next game going to be the New Orleans Saints going up against the New York Football Jets, and I'm gonna roll with the Saints.
I got the Jets.
Okay. Next game, this is one of the more important games of the calendar for this day. It's going to be the Dallas Cowboys going up against the Washington Football Team. This can either like create more separation or make it closer. Rolling with them Cowgirls.
Yeah, same.
Falcons at Carolina. Ugh.
Carolina. Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
Damn, that's funny. I don't think I picked this one. I will go with. Fuck it, I'll go with the
Atlanta.
Atlanta. Yeah, why did I not write that one? Interesting. So Seahawks at Texans.
Texans.
Damn, I'm going Seattle, bro. Damn, you know. Damn. Okay. Okay.
I just think of that. I don't know what's happening with them.
The Lions against the Broncos in the Mile High.
Broncos.
I'm rolling with Broncos as well. New York Giants going up against the LA Chargers. So weird.
My first time pod history. I'm going for the Giants. Ah!
Oh! Got me too,
Done.
bro. Yeah, I'm rolling with the Chargers. I'm not gonna say much about that, but yeah. So next game is gonna be San Fran going up against Cincinnati, and then Bengals.
Uh, I have Cincy.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
roll with San Fran. I
All
mean,
right.
that's a toss up for sure.
Yeah.
Bills Bucks in Tampa Bay.
I have Bills
You
winning
would,
this one.
you would. I got
No,
the
just because
Bucks.
they've been shitty lately. I feel like,
Oh, it's time to step up.
yeah,
Mm.
Josh Allen was and Diggs. Like, come on, bro.
Bears Packers in the frozen tundra.
Pack.
Pack. Yeah, you thought about it too long, fam. Monday night. Excited for this game. Uh, Two of my favorite teams in the NFC: LA Rams, Arizona Cardinals. Rolling with the Cards.
As am I.
Nice, nice, cool. For sure, bro. Is there anything on your mind? Like, I don't know, maybe you want to talk about whether it's, you know, I don't know. We talked about playoff picture. We had a couple of awards. Um, the Raiders playing the Chiefs this weekend. I guess, like we said, right now in Arrowhead. Um,
I expect 100 yards from Travis, 100 yards from Tyreek.
yeah.
Um, Renfro, 70 yards. That's what I
Okay.
maybe.
Okay.
I didn't say who's gonna win. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I
Just it's
respect.
the stat pod stats. Stat pod.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, man. If you don't got anything else, I think maybe we can call it a pod.
Yep. That sounds all right to me.
All right, man. Win or lose, Raider Nation. Um, Next week we'll be back with our regular segments. You know, our breakout players, our surprise, and who shit the bed. This week, this pod, we felt like changing it up a little bit, especially because we're getting closer to that time. We're narrowing down. Teams got 4 or 5 remaining games on the schedule, and yeah, I mean, like, subscribe, whatever you gotta do. DNA,
Sweet.
we out.